My name is Jose Sanchez. I am your host, and I am here with the first family of boxing, Felix Tuto Zabala and Felix Tuto Zabala. We're going to talk to you about the WBO Night of Champions. The boxing card will be a part of the WBO convention, the 37th annual WBO convention coming up October 28th. Tuto King, it's a pleasure to see you both.
Thank you.
You will be working on the Night of Champions.
Yes, we're working on it. Jose, thank you for having us. Very happy, delighted, emotional, coming back to the island that where I was born, where my dad started the Zabala boxing history in 1964. Being here after so many years to be promoted here with Univision, Galavision, with Telemundo.
Made quite a few champions in Puerto Rico.
Yes, we had a great stable. We made a contender champions. I'm very, very emotional and happy to be back in the island, to be able to bring my son, that was one of my career dreams, to bring the third generation of the Zabalas to Puerto Rico. And we're here. What better than with the WBO and WBO convention? It's going to be a massive show. We're expecting great fights, which the matchmaker can talk to you about that. And bringing ESPN Plus and ESPN Knockout to the island. I believe maybe for the first time ESPN Plus never been televising from Puerto Rico, and we're very, very happy to announce it.
But again, you've been working hard on making the fights, and this is the brains behind the promising fight card on October 30th. Tell us a little bit about it. Excuse me.
Well, we have an exciting night of boxing from Humacao, Puerto Rico, with the main event, and El Chulo Santiago, former WBO interim champion, which the Puerto Rican crowd knows. He just fought Bomba Gonzalez recently on the Amanda Serrano show, which was a sold-out crowd. We're expecting a great fight with Asal Candelia Villar, another ranked contender. We have Juan Carlos El Indio Camacho, and we're going to have more exciting WBO bouts live on ESPN, my dad mentioned.
Now, Santiago is going to be fighting in his hometown. That can be an added pressure for a fighter. Tell us, how do you see that fight coming up? Paco, the WBO president, Francisco Valcarce, is saying that's a tough fight. He doesn't know who's going to win.
Yeah, at All-Star Boxing, we always make 50-50 matchups. You can go back and look at our track record. That's what the fans want to see. They want to see good, exciting fights. They don't want to see, the knockouts are fun, but they want to see good matchups. They want to see, exactly.
How about the Juan Carlos Camacho? India is going to be fighting there. Also a competitive fight.
Yeah, he fights a Filipino, Jason the Smasher Mama. He comes to fight. His only loss is to Sonny Edwards for the IBF world title. He's not scared to travel. He took the fight. He's fought in Macau. He's fought in the Philippines. And he's ready. Philippines is going through a great moment in boxing. They have a couple of champions, and you just never know. Got to always be prepared.
Now, Tutico, I know you've been working with Miguel Cotto Promoter in the details of the fight. I know you're a WBO family, as they say. There's an added pressure with being the promoter of the fight card that headlines the WBO convention. How does that feel?
Maybe a little bit more pressure than Santiago. I'm very happy to be able to work with Miguel Cotto Promotions to bring our boxing back to Puerto Rico. I'm happy and appreciate WBO for counting on us and trusting us to bring this show. And yes, we do have pressure. It's going to be hard work coming up, but we expect great results, great matches, and a total like people want to see. We can predict a winner. Like René Santiago, he's a main event. He's from Macau, but he has a tough test against Asael Villar. They're both ranked. They both want to fight for the title, so they both got to fight each other.
Now, one final question to the king. As your father said, he started boxing here. Your grandpa, Tuto Zabala, had a glorious history, a long and glorious history with boxing here. How does it feel to become the third generation Zabala to bring boxing to Puerto Rico?
It feels great. This show has a lot of sentimental value for me. Not only it could be the start of my career here, but I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be a great night of boxing. I think I'm gonna kick off my boxing career in Puerto Rico with a very big show. So I'm just excited, waiting for October 30th. It's gonna be a great night.
Well, thank you guys. We're gonna be back with WBO founder, Luis Batista Salas, and current WBO president, Francisco Paco Valcarzo, who said on the record that the two main events are toss-up fights. So we'll see what he said.
He knows a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll be right back, guys, with WBO JABS.